Welcome and welcome back, good people. I'm Amira. This is Monachopsis Soul Healing. Thank you so much for being here. This is going to be your new moon reading, okay? We have a new moon on the 28th, depending upon where you are, in Leo. The lovely, playful sign of Leo, okay? This new moon is, of course, going to bring about new manifestations, new beginnings for us. In particular, new beginnings in our ability to be authentic, how we express ourselves, how unapologetic we are in expressing ourselves and our true nature, our true personality, if you will. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Timestamps are down in the description box, good people. Please don't forget to like this video and share the love, all right? Aries, welcome. Let's get your new moon message. What's coming in for Aries, please? New moon in Leo, Aries, okay? New beginnings as far as how we are presenting to other people. Might be relevant to watch your rising sign, okay? But let's see what's coming in for Aries. This new moon is going to show us different ways of expressing ourselves authentically. You have a time for healing, balsamic moon, okay? So for some of my Aries folks out there, you may have been in a space where you haven't been able to fully express that you need to heal, okay? Perhaps feeling as though you needed to be strong for someone else or other people. You also have poinsettia coming out. Cast the shadows, scream silence at them, dear witch. What lurks inside transforms into the most beautiful of beauty. Yeah. So for those of you, as I said, who have been healing and been in this space of feeling as though you could not really be honest that you have been hurting, there's been some growth through that, okay? There's been some growth through that, and you're going to get the opportunity to express how you have been feeling in a true, authentic way, okay, with this new moon. So Aries, you have the devil coming out. The devil, as you know, is our shadow side, okay? That's Capricorn energy. Again, some of you may need to watch your rising sign. Perhaps you have a rising in Capricorn. But the devil is really just repeating negative patterns, okay? This is an energy of maybe overthinking or going back to the same old thing or the same old way of doing something. You have the devil, the Princess of Cups, and the Five of Pentacles. So a lot of you, like I said, with this devil energy, This is some kind of unhealthy behavior or pattern that we do over and over again. It could be overthinking, it could be addictions, it could be codependency. There's definitely some sense of codependency here with the Five of Pentacles, or maybe feeling as though you did not know what to do or to get out of a certain situation, especially if it was a financial situation that you guys have been needing to heal or deal with, or you felt like you could not express yourself. But again, you have this Princess of Cups showing up here that is an indication that you will be able to have that authentic expression. The Page of Cups is somebody who acts on their feelings, expresses their feelings freely without any concern for backlash or what someone else wants. The Page of Cups is Pisces energy, which is kind of similar to this Leo energy, in that again, is someone who is unapologetically themselves. I'm going to say what I want to do. I'm going to go after my dreams. I'm going to apply for that job, even though I may not get it, or I may look like a fool or sound like a fool. All right. This is sort of the energy that you guys are being. And I feel like for a lot of you, there's been some fear to express yourselves as well here with this Devil energy right next to the Page of Cups. All right. You may have felt intimidated by someone, or again, just your inner voice intimidating you, allowing it to intimidate you, because this Five of Pentacles is a mindset, okay? It's a victim mentality. It's someone who needs help, needs support, needs assistance, is feeling alone. On one hand, feeling alone, and on the other hand, there's this constant voice that is like agonizing, And so I feel like you guys are going to find the time and space to heal, find the time and space to actually authentically express yourself, express what you have been feeling. Because it seems like it's a lot, right? With this poinsettia card, cast the shadows, scream silence at them. This is literally the shadow. All right. And for a lot of you, like I said, this can be your inner voice. This can be another person. This can be some kind of codependent behavior. The Devil energy is just repeating negative patterns often. And then I think a part of getting out of that is you guys speaking up and being honest about what's going on internally. We had a message like this for you recently. Okay. That's what I have for you. I hope it helps. Taurus. What's up, bull gang? Let's get your new moon message for Taurus. New moon in Leo. It's going to help us to express ourselves in a more authentic way. Taurus, it may be relevant to perhaps watch your rising, okay, or your Mercury even, okay. That message may have something in there for you, but let's see what's coming in for Taurus for this new moon. New beginnings in how we express ourselves, okay, unapologetically. What do you need to release? Okay, what do you need to release, Taurus? Waning moon. There is something that needs to come out. I feel like you guys have something to say to another person. For a lot of you. New moons are new beginnings. They're manifestations, but they're also a time of allowing that energy in. In order to allow it in, we have to let things go as well, right? And so there's something here that someone needs to release. Okay, what do we have for Taurus? Cardinal medicine. The self bleeds of sacredness, an honor fit for the gods. You are worth all the seas and all the skies and all the desires you hold inside. Number 3. I feel the need to read it again, Taurus. Thy self bleeds of sacredness, an honor fit for the gods. You are worth all the seas and all the skies and all the desires you hold inside. This card is about a relationship. Okay. It's about people who are meant to be in each other's lives for whatever reason, are drawn to one another for whatever reason. It's about love. Okay. It doesn't have to be a romantic relationship, of course, as we know. But there's some significant relationship here, like I said, where something needs to be expressed. I feel like it's being held back. Something needs to be expressed. Your card says, what do you need to release, Taurus? The number 3 speaks about expansion, growth, moving in a particular direction. Maybe some of you want to talk about that within a relationship, how you can take things to the next level. Okay, yeah, we have the Hangman coming out. Something definitely needs to be let go. Okay, the Hangman is Pisces energy. This speaks of making a particular sacrifice. All right. You may have somebody here who has been stubborn, wanting something in particular and immovable. Okay. Because the Hangman is a need for a new perspective, right? Maybe somebody needs a new perspective on love in particular. We have the Prince of Cups and the Prince of Swords. Yeah, they're fighting, okay? That's the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Swords, Taurus. And they bring 2 different energies. The thing about them, right, is that they both act on their emotions. They just do it in different ways, all right? So we have somebody here who, needs to express, maybe in this Knight of Cups way, where they actually wear their heart on their sleeve, where they are open about how they feel, where they are giving, where they're loyal, where they are kind-hearted, sweet words, mild-mannered, okay, all that beautiful stuff. But instead, perhaps coming off as this Knight of Swords energy, Maybe for some of you, like I said, not saying anything at all. And for a lot of you, this is representing you. Because there's something that needs to be said. I feel like someone needs to express how they feel, express their truth with this Prince of Swords. This is somebody who, in the reverse, which I'm not doing reversals today, can be irrational, impactful is what I'm wanting to say, okay? Somebody's words are impactful or can be impactful. All right. Maybe some of you are needing to apologize or expecting an apology. I just feel like the manner in which something is being relayed or not being relayed is what sort of needs to change as far as this new moon is concerned, and how you guys will be expressing yourselves differently. Maybe you've been in this state, Taurus, where there's been no communication with this person, with the Hangman, because this is someone who is trying to gain a new perspective, who has put themselves in a time out so that they can become enlightened as to how they feel and what they want to say, okay? There's definitely a significant relationship here, and something needs to be released. The 5 of Cups is at the bottom of the deck over here as well. So there are harsh feelings. There are regrets. And like I said, I do feel like there's a need, or someone feels as though there's a need for apologies in this situation. It just doesn't seem like they're actually happening. As of yet. As of yet. Because something is being released. Okay. That's what I have for Taurus. Good luck to you. Gemini. Let's get your new moon message. We have a new moon in Leo. Okay, it's going to tap into how we express ourselves, make us a little more courageous, bold, free to be authentically us. So let's see what new beginnings are coming in for Gemini in that regard, please, for this new moon. What new beginnings are coming in for Gemini? It may be relevant, guys, if you watch your rising sign or your Mercury for this particular new moon. Oh, you have 2. Believe in the impossible, and it's time to release negativity. All right. So you're going to need to believe in the impossible, Gemini. There's something that's happening that maybe you've been negative about, right? Maybe there's something that you want and you've been negative about it. And that's a part of why this manifestation is having trouble coming to fruition. But there's definitely a need to believe in the impossible. You know that saying, once in a blue moon. Once in a blue moon. And you also have full moon in Scorpio on the other card. So there's big changes here. Big changes. Changes to the way we're expressing ourselves. That doesn't have to mean externally, but Leo is a very external energy, okay? That is an energy of being seen, okay? Being very playful, active. I wanted to say outlandish, but unapologetically ourselves, okay? It's like I'm not concerned about, you know, what other people think about my ideas or what other people think about what I'm saying or how I'm saying it. This is me, and so, you know, I've held it in long enough kind of thing. This is sort of what this new moon is bringing us. Yeah. There you are, little baby Gemini. You have the Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck here, but you're showing up with the 2 of Pentacles, the Judgment card, and the Princess of Swords, which is the Page of Swords of this deck. Okay. 2 of Pentacles is someone who is juggling, okay? Someone who's balancing, adapting to a new environment, adapting to a new opportunity, trying to manage what they had and what they've been given so that they can eventually make something of it, right? Make something of themselves. This can be in a relationship, of course. As we all know, the 2 of Pentacles can speak to someone who is dealing with multiple people, but it can also be a new business adventure. It could be a new job, okay? It could be a new idea that you have that you're trying to figure out. It could just be simply, I'm trying to balance work, school, life, family kind of thing. All right, the Judgment energy is a life-changing decision. So you guys do have a life-changing decision. And here's the Scorpio energy. All right, but this is seeking the truth. There's a need to seek the truth in this situation as to whether or not you can maintain everything, how you're going to adapt to some new situation here. I do feel like there's a need to seek the inner truth. Maybe do some research for some of you so that you can come to the final conclusion. Because whatever this is going to be a lifestyle change, okay? It is with that Knight of Swords. That Knight of Swords brings information, communication that causes a lifestyle change that we cannot come back from. This Judgment energy is a final decision. It's making a final decision because we have become aware of the truth, because we want to start again, okay? This is literally rebirth, right? Laying our burdens down, being honest with ourselves and the universe so that we can move forward in the direction that we're meant to move forward in. This is like, okay, I'm ready to learn my lesson. You know, I have learned my lesson. I accept the truth. I accept that something is over. I accept that that cycle of life is done with. I accept that I need to make this life-changing decision and sort of move forward into my destiny, move forward into the next phase of life. But this is going to take you seeking the truth within. All right. Am I being too negative? Do I actually believe that this can happen? Is this actually something that I can manage? These are the kind of questions. And again, doing research, all right, with this Princess of Swords. The Page of Swords is somebody who wants all the facts, all the deets, okay? All of them. Very witty, knowledgeable. You know, it's the beginning stages with as far as a page is concerned. However, that's how we get to the truth. And for some of you, this could be information that you're receiving as well during this new moon that really awakens you as to, you know, can I manage this, or it's coming in for me, right? But you're going to need to believe in the impossible. You're going to need to release negativity. And especially if that negativity was within, with this Princess of Swords. Okay. All right, that's what I have for Gemini. Cancer. Hi, Cancer. Let's get your new moon message for Cancer. We have a new moon in Leo. Okay, bringing us new beginnings in how we, I'm hearing may peace be with you. Multiple things there. It seems really religious first and foremost, like specifically Islam. All right, those aren't the exact words that are said in that religion or that language in Arabic, but that's the phrase I'm getting. All right. New moon in Leo is going to speak to how we express ourselves. Interesting. So maybe there's something about language for you guys. Okay, perhaps you're learning a new language and getting better, or you're opening up, or becoming aware, okay, of some new language or something like that. Let's see. What do you have for Cancer? It may be relevant, guys, if you watch your rising sign or your Mercury, okay, for this particular reading. Ooh-wee. I love it when that happens. You're showing up here. New moon in Cancer. You and your loved ones are safe, okay? So confirmation for those of you who were concerned or felt like you needed some type of security. Perhaps in a difficult situation right now, you and your loved ones are safe. What else is here for Cancer? If you were not feeling safe, for some of you, it's you that's keeping them safe, okay? Maybe it's by way of what you're saying or because you're fully expressing yourself. What's here for Cancer? Father Christmas. How did thy get here? Lost, perhaps? No worries at all. Gather yourself and clear the frost, for the good still lives in you, dear. Number 13, which is a 4. It's weird, Cancer, and I don't know, maybe it just is because someone is traveling and there's something about how you speak, how you come off, or your demeanor, or your ability to know a particular language that is like saving you in a situation here. All right, I feel like you're being questioned or put on the spot in some situation. All right, what's here for Cancer? I feel like you're being questioned. Whatever is having to do with Cancer, you need to be reminded that you and your loved ones are safe. So when you do find yourself in this situation, and especially with the theme of this new moon, I think that it will be wise and relevant for you to fully express yourself. Don't hold back. All right. I feel like there's some knowledge that you have that will be of assistance to you at this time. And a lot of you may not even think that this knowledge was ever going to come into use, right? But I feel like it is. Okay. Yeah, there's the Prince of Swords. That's the Knight of Swords. Okay, again, some of you may be questioned here. You have the Two of Wands, the Five of Wands, and the Prince of Swords. Yeah, Justice card here at the bottom of the deck. For some of you, it could be a court case, court situation. Maybe you thought it was over, or you're still in the midst of it and really concerned about how it's going to go, which way it's going to go. There's definitely a battle here. There's definitely some drama, some arguments, some chaos in the midst of things. I do feel like you guys are in this place right now of being unsure of what direction you should take, what route should you take, what's going to be on the other side of this, or should I just remain, I'm wanting to say remain neutral, okay? For some of you, should I remain neutral, or should I think outside the box, or should I take a new approach? I feel like you're considering stepping into some kind of chaos here. All right. I don't know. For some of you, it seems like you're considering it because you don't really feel like you have a choice in this situation. All right. Now, by the time you're watching this, it's a couple of days, but I actually just posted about the Two of Wands on Instagram very recently. And it mainly spoke about, or gave the thought, if you will, okay, of how uncomfortable are you. It's not about, is the grass greener on the other side? It's about how uncomfortable are you? Can you be in this space forever? Can you live like this for the rest of your life with no excitement, no passion, no attraction, expectations that are not being met, okay? Feeling weighed down, low spirit, low energy. Can you be uncomfortable like that forever? That really is the question here. I feel like you have this other opportunity to go in a new direction, Cancer, but you're going to have to dig deep and maybe do something that you've never done before. You're going to have to use a skill in particular. You're going to have to go through this battle. You're going to have to take a risk, take a new approach in this situation. I feel like that new approach is directly related to how you speak to somebody. All right. Whether it's another language or just someone hearing you speak the way that they have never heard you speak. Okay. Defending yourself, standing up for yourself, standing up for your family. Okay. To ensure that your loved ones are safe as well. There's something here about you having to do that with this new moon, but it's all contingent upon how you express yourself. How you express yourself. And for some of you, that just came to me. Okay. This may mean, because it's going to really be, again, taking a risk, taking a new approach, doing what you have not done before, exploring something new, or doing what you don't typically do. And so if what you typically do is be argumentative, dismissive, dangerous, curse somebody out, call them a bloody this and bloody that, maybe the opposite, right, is what will really challenge this situation. That's what I have for Cancer. Leo. Welcome to your reading, Leo. This is for the new moon that is in your beautiful sign. Happy birthday to all of you who are celebrating your birthdays. Screaming happy birthday. So if you don't know, this new moon, is about expression, okay? You're a Leo, so you know yourself. You know that when you're in a room full of people, you're not really totally scared to be who you are. You like for people to laugh in your presence. You like for people to be excited when you come around, okay? You enjoy being your silly, goofy self. And so this new moon is going to teach people how to be you, okay? But in the same sense, you're also being taught how to fully be you. So let's just see. Well, we have a win-win outcome is forecast. All right. So for those of you who have been in a situation where maybe you have been down or doubting or feeling as though something was not fair, there is some kind of win that's coming out of this situation. It may not feel like it. It may not look like it, but it's what's best according to the universe. Okay. And you have, it's time to release negativity. Yeah. Full moon in Scorpio and full moon in Libra. So for some of you, this could have had to do with the full moon that we just had, or of course you could be dealing with a Scorpio or a Libra in this situation, my dear Leo. But there's a need to be positive, okay? Some of you may be going through a court situation or be concerned about a court case or date. Spirit is saying a win-win outcome is forecast. Again, it may not necessarily look the way that you expect it to look, and if it does, then, you know, that's great, right? But if it doesn't, it is still what the universe, you know, what needed to happen, if you will. It's happening in divine order. A lot of you, your dreams are very relevant at this time. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles, okay? Somebody's stability is on the line, or financial future, their family with this 10 of Pentacles, all right? So you guys are considering a lot here. 6 of Swords. 6 of Swords is transitioning. It's moving forward. It's getting closure. Yeah. Whatever this is, okay, whether it's in the actual legal system or, you know, somebody who owes some karmic debt, that is definitely going to occur here, especially if there are children involved, I'm wanting to say. 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, you'll be fine, Leo. All right, we go from the 10 of Pentacles to the 9. We didn't go from the 10 to the 5. All right, there is a fight here. 5 of Wands here at the bottom of the deck. Again, for some of you, this could be a court situation that you're currently in, transitioning out of, but the transition out of it is bringing you into this 9 of Pentacles energy. You'll still be living in luxury, having what you need to have, what you want to have, okay, blessed, highly favored, and all that beautiful stuff. I feel like there's someone significant in your life right now who is guiding you, or who is trying to guide you. For some of you, yeah, okay. And the 6 of Swords, because the 6 of Swords is about transitioning into a new space, okay, away from a super serious conflict, right? You still have the 5 of Wands, so there's still some drama that's happening, right? But I do feel like the load is kind of lightening, if you will. But the 6 of Swords is closure. It's transitioning. It's moving into calmer waters. It's reflecting on the past and thinking about the future, but having peace in the present. But it's also following where we are led, trusting in our spirit guides or our elders, or you know, those who we look up to. I feel like there's someone here that is really relevant or significant, or maybe for some of you that is you, and that's why I mentioned children. Okay, that could be the case. But I feel like you guys are moving, you know, away from this 10 of Pentacles, which of course is what we all want. It's long-term stability, security. It's the end of the suit, right? The number 10, it speaks to the end of a cycle in particular, but the end of a cycle means we ultimately have to move forward, right? And Leo, I feel like you are moving forward into a place of being single for some of you, being detached from something or someone that seemed to be stable at one point. However, you're moving into a place where you're still doing well for yourself. You're still independently owned and operated. You're still a hard worker. You're still very relevant, is what I want to say, whatever that means. So in the workplace or online, if you guys have some sort of platform, or with your friends and family, you still have support, right? People still see you as this person who is available, knowledgeable, hardworking, and yes, and very authentic, okay? The 9 of Pentacles is somebody who is disciplined. You're not falling back to the 5 of Pentacles like as though you were solely dependent upon this thing or this person, okay? You're gonna do fine. You just have to release the negativity, right? Because our thoughts become things. And this is ultimately what we're talking about when we speak about a new moon and when we speak about manifestation. Our thoughts become things. And so I feel like that's what you guys are needing to focus on here. All right? Being confident in the new you, because you've been through something difficult. You've been through something difficult. You're still going through something difficult. My heart goes out to you, but I want you to know that you need to be confident in who you are and who you will become, because you'll be standing on your own 2 feet just fine at the end of this. That's what I have for Leo. Virgo. Hello. How are you, Virgo? Let's get your new moon message. This new moon is in Leo. All right, it's going to bring us new beginnings as far as how we express ourselves authentically, and unapologetically. Sorry, I was getting irreplaceable, so you guys are feeling as though something is irreplaceable, or there's some energy of this here. It may be relevant for you, Virgo, to watch your rising or your Mercury sign for this particular reading, since we're talking about thinking and communication and how we express ourselves to others, okay? I'm all discombobulated. Show me Virgo, please, for this new moon. What's going on for my Virgos? Irreplaceable. Something is irreplaceable. Have faith in your dreams. Someone is also feeling unappreciated at this time, all right? Your card is saying have faith in your dreams. So there's something that you want, Virgo, and I felt the need to look at the bottom of the deck. It says it's time to take action. New moon in Aries. So again, some of you may have some Aries in your chart, or as your rising or Mercury sign. Okay, but it is time to take some action. Let's see what new beginnings are coming in for Virgo regarding how they express themselves. There's something that you want here that you need to continue to have faith in. You have ornaments coming out. So it is a remembrance of what once was and with what will be. A fragile beauty beaming upon thee. Interesting. Yeah, irreplaceable. Something is irreplaceable. There's a lot of value within it. Okay. Perhaps something that you want that holds a lot of value. All right, something that you work hard for, or that you're willing to work hard for, that you really want, but it's fragile. All right, similar to an ornament. For a lot of you, it has sentimental value is what I'm wanting to say. So this could be an object, or it could be a thing, or also getting like a specific career that has been passed down through generations, that kind of thing. All right, let's see what's here for Virgo, please. But there's a need for you to have faith. Okay, have faith in your dreams. Be disciplined, determined, have direction. Ten of Pentacles, yeah, there's definitely something of value here. The Ten of Pentacles is long-term stability, security. This is a financial situation that, you know, we find ourselves in where we don't have to worry, right? A long-term commitment, a marriage where we find ourselves in when we don't have to worry. This is also your energy. Nine of Swords and the Hangman. Some of you could be dealing with a Pisces, all right, or a Gemini. Again, please check your other placements. I don't know why I feel the need to keep saying it to you guys over and over again. I mean, I said it to everybody else at least once, but I've said it multiple times now here. All right, but there's some kind of I want to say hesitation, okay, fear, and again, this new moon is about expressing ourselves, being authentic, unapologetically us, unapologetically asking for what we want, having faith in the dreams that we think are stupid, foolish, naive, or other people view it that way, perhaps. Some of you may be in the space of, if I ask for this thing, you know, maybe this thing is out of my league, or I'm not good enough, this kind of mentality. I feel like there's a need to have faith in said thing. I also feel like there's a need to have confidence here, Virgo, you know. Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is long-term stability. This is commitment, it's trust, it's loyalty. It's not having to need or want for anything. It's getting to the you know, the end of the suit, if you will. All right. Again, your energy, wanting something long-term. All right. But the Nine of Swords is stress, worry, anxiety, worrying over an outcome that's not even occurred yet. Okay. I feel like you guys are creating various scenarios in your mind of what could go wrong rather than creating various scenarios of what could go right. And again, that's a part of having faith in your dreams. It's a part of authentically expressing yourselves. It's a part of being mindful about the language that we hold in our head, and especially about ourselves, especially, you know, because it holds us back from ultimately the direction that we should be going in and getting what it is that we want. All right, it's all about that internal language. I feel like for you guys, there are some things that you need to say, but I think that a lot of you are holding yourselves back because you're thinking more on the negative side than the positive side. The Hangman is an energy of someone who is holding themselves back because they feel like they're not ready, or they feel like they're not sure. They feel like they need to look at things from a different perspective, and I agree. The positive side, not the negative side. All right. For some of you, this may have to do with marriage. It may have to do with a relationship. It may have to do with a new job. Again, all those things, you know, whatever it is that your dreams are. We all dream of this Ten of Pentacles. We all dream of the Ten of Cups. You have the Nine of Cups sitting at the bottom of the deck. That's someone who is pleased as punch, okay? Receiving what it is that they want, that they feel they deserve. It's someone who's happy, internally content with what they have, emotionally confident in their abilities to love, be loved for. It's someone who is living in luxury as far as pleasing themselves or feeling pleased in one way, shape, or another. But again, it's wanting to get to that 10. And I see you guys in this space of wanting to be there, but you're holding yourselves back. Okay? Holding yourselves back. It's all the what ifs. Which makes sense. But the what ifs need to be on the other side of what if this positive thing happens. You know, there's a need to put yourselves out there. That's what I have for Virgo. Libra. What's up, Libra? Let's get your new moon message. What's going on for my Libras, please? This new moon is in Leo. And it is bringing with it new energy, of course. New manifestations for us, but in particular, it's teaching us how to fully express ourselves without being concerned of being judged or anything of the sort. You have communication is key. New moon in Gemini. It may be relevant, guys, to watch your rising or your Mercury sign for this particular reading regarding what we are discussing or what this new moon is bringing in. Some of you may have Gemini in your chart. You could be dealing with the Gemini, but there is definitely a need to focus on your communication, which is like, again, all about what this new moon is all about, okay? Communicating our truth, you know, our inner truth, expressing ourselves unapologetically, not being concerned about being judged, what other people are going to think, okay? That Leo energy is very fun and playful, jovial, and just happy to be happy, all right? I have to sneeze. Okay. Poinsettia. Aries got this card. Cast the shadows, scream silence at them, dear witch. What lurks inside transforms into the most beautiful of beauty. Number 27. This speaks, Libra, about something going on internally, essentially, that needs to come out, okay? it sort of touches on how something is, it grows in the dark, and once it comes out, it's very beautiful and vibrant and has a story to tell. It's been through a lot, this kind of thing. Essentially, there's something here that you guys are needing to express, especially with that Gemini energy coming out, because that is somebody who has like various points of view, perspective. Okay, yeah, Eight of Swords. Okay, holding yourselves back. And again, various points of view. The Eight of Swords is us holding ourselves back. Okay, it's like mini hangman energy in some sense. It's time to take action, however. Okay, it's time to choose a path. The thing about the Eight of Swords is that it's a powerful place. It's a crossroads, okay? It's a powerful place to be, because whichever thing that we choose, it's us who's choosing it. It's us who go through the consequences or reap the rewards, and they all are opportunities for growth. And typically we know exactly what we need to do. We know exactly what we need to say, but we hold ourselves back because we're afraid, okay? And so there is something that needs to be said. The next card you have is the Magician, the Starman in this deck. The Magician is someone who's willing to do anything and everything it takes to be successful. This is literally Gemini energy as well. So again, some of you may have Gemini in your chart or be dealing with a Gemini. I just think that energy is really important for you at this time, Libra, because again, it speaks to looking internally at everything that's affecting us, all right, and how we're using those things, right? And the Magician is a card of self. All the number ones, they're about self. That first house, that Aries energy, it's about self. Okay, this is the potential for a new beginning, the ability to manipulate the energies, use your skills and abilities, what you have learned, and put it into action. It's time to put it into action. It's action time is what the Magician says. This is a need to get prepared. All right, I feel like you guys have been holding yourselves back from saying something, holding yourselves back from choosing a particular path that perhaps you really, really want. All right, I also feel like this has to do with a child, and you have a Page of Swords here, Princess of Swords. Some of you may be receiving some communication from someone who has been holding themselves back, who has not wanted to fully express what they want or what they need at this time, or how they feel even. Okay, the Princess of Swords is sharp communication. This is someone who is communicating their truth, okay? This is someone who's focused on the facts, focused on their inner truth, wanting to learn everything about something so that they, again, can be successful. Maybe there's a need to do research here. Maybe there's a need to just search internally for a lot of you as to what next steps you need to take, because it is definitely action time. Something has been brewing. Something has been brewing on the inside. You can't see it. Maybe if you zoom in on this Magician, which I've never seen in any deck. This Magician actually, it's showing the manifestation in his belly, which we typically see in the Empress, or in this deck it shows it in the Page of Pentacles as well. But there's something that has been growing inside of someone here that I feel like needs to come out. And for a lot of you, it is your truth. Okay? So communication is key at this time. That's what I have for Libra. Scorpio. Hello. Let's get your new moon message, shall we? This new moon is in Leo, the playful, fun, fiery sign of Leo. It's going to bring us all new beginnings in how we express ourselves, okay? Showing us how we can be authentic, giving us the necessary courage to stand out from the crowd, say what we need to say, express ourselves in whatever way, okay, that maybe we've been holding back out of fear. It may be relevant, Scorpio, for you to watch your rising sign or your Mercury. The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. Okay, some of you may be dealing with the Gemini or have that energy in your chart again, especially in your rising or your Mercury. But whatever answers you've been waiting for, okay, are coming. For some of you, this could be someone else who is expressing themselves to you that sends you on a new path, right? But there's something that you've been needing clarity on. And Spirit is saying the answers that you've been waiting for are coming. How they're going to come, yeah, we have family. Thy love is present in the presence of thee. A comforting veil that warms the heart and hugs the soul. Family. So your family is very important at this time. Okay, maybe for some of you it has to do with starting a family. Perhaps these answers that you've been needing are about your family, coming from your family. I feel like there's, a discussion or communication that is going to be coming in here for you, Scorpio, that is affecting your family for a lot of you. Let's see, what is this? What's here for Scorpio? This new moon in regards to self-expression, authenticity, family. The answers you need are coming. There's a need to be patient. All right. Yeah, you have the High Priestess. For a lot of you, this is internal, an internal awareness. Yeah, and the Tower, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Some people say the Tower is Aries as well. But for a lot of you, like I said, this is information that's coming from internal. Yeah, and the Hangman, a lot of Pisces energy here. Some of you very psychic or aware, okay, connected to that conscious level of the crown chakra. You have the Ten of Pentacles there at the bottom of the deck as well. So for again, this has to do with family. This has to do with commitment. It has to do with support, loyalty, longevity, whether it be wanting to build a family. There are some changes that are happening, okay? There is some kind of communication or sudden awareness that is affecting the family. And I feel like a lot of you have been anticipating these changes. A lot of you have been waiting for this information to see what's next. I think that you're going to, again, have to be patient. You're going to have to seek within. Maybe some of you need to take a time out and observe, okay? The High Priestess is someone who reflects, someone who observes their surroundings, observes what's going on, is someone who is very intuitive, intelligent, who focuses on body language, who focuses on facial features, focuses on the words that people are saying, not necessarily speaking a lot. I don't really see a lot of that here. I think that this is a time of listening, a time of reflecting, a time of observing. If you guys have Pisces in your chart or you have a Pisces in your family, I think that this information may be coming from this person, or there's something within this energy, this very why am I wanting to say natal? Okay, natal. Something within this energy that is giving you the answers that you have needed. The Hangman is similar to the High Priestess in that it's someone who sits back, okay, takes a break from reality, if you will, in order to gain an awakening. The awakening is here. The Tower is a disruption. It can be internal. It could come through that crown chakra, which I feel like is here for you guys. Come through that third eye chakra and really just bring you the answers that you've been waiting for. Okay? The question is, what are you going to do with that information? And are you going to be receptive to it? Because again, this new moon is about being ourselves authentically, unapologetically. You know, someone who is the high priestess is not going to shy away. Someone who is truly the high priestess is going to trust where they are led. Someone who is truly the high priestess is going to be receptive to that information from the crown chakra, from the third eye chakra, going to be receptive to the information that they receive from their family members or from their friends, from their tribe, you know, their community. That Ten of Pentacles energy isn't just blood. It's the people who we trust. It's the people who we vibe with. It's the people who are, you know, a significant part of our foundation. Something within a foundation is changing here, and for a lot of you it's within your family. But the high priestess goes off of vibe, energy, feelings, intuition, that gut wrenching thing, you know, that you know, there's no words attached to this, there's no facts attached to this. I just know what I know because I know it. And so it's somebody who's going to go off of those things. But if you're feeling this, if you get this information, if you receive this information, these downloads, even if in the dream state, are you going to express it? Are you going to express it? The answers that you need are coming. They are. That's what I have for Scorpio. Saggy. What's up, Sagittarius? Let's get your new moon message for my Sag. This new moon Sag is in lovely, playful, joyful, jovial sign of Leo. Oh, goodness me. This new moon is going to open us up to a new beginning of how we express ourselves, how authentic we are, okay, unapologetically ourselves. Your card says a fiery climax approaches. Full moon in Aries, that's Mars energy. It may be relevant, Sag, for you to watch your rising or your sorry, I was hearing mystical Mondays. Mystical Mondays. I don't know what that means. I've never heard of it. I'm gonna have to look it up when I get out of here or get off of here. Okay, that could be an idea that's coming to you that you're needing to tap into or be genuine about. All right, for some of you, it could be a business idea or something that you need to attach yourselves to. I have no idea. Mystical Mondays. All right. Anyway, yeah, it could be a new spiritual practice for a lot of you. Okay, there's something that is occurring here. Let me get back to my thoughts. It may be relevant for you to watch your rising sign or your Mercury sign given the topic of discussion, okay, with this Leo energy of how we express ourselves authentically. Shoo. Frost. Ice cold melting in time. A frozen glance at what lies behind, what lies ahead, what lies within, and the chilling frost of thy undead. Number 16. This is a very powerful card of listening to the intuition. Okay? Some of you may be receiving intuitive messages or downloads or like strange phrases such as the Mystical Mondays thing that I got at the beginning of this message. I do feel like it's going to be helpful for you at this time. But again, tapping into that Leo energy of being authentic, unapologetic. When you receive this information, as I was just telling Scorpio actually, what are you going to do with it? Okay. What are you going to do with it? All right, what's here for Sag? But you have a fiery climax that is approaching. That could be anger. That could be, Mars is about action time. It is. Four of Swords. Some of you have been separated or taking a rest, taking a break from something. But the Four of Swords is someone who's trying to gain clarity, peace, understanding. Well, I guess it's coming in. You have the Lover's card, okay? So a significant, oh Lord, a significant relationship, for some of you coming back together, okay, in a good way, it seems, by the looks of this Lover's card. I mean, I love it compared to the others. I'll just show you because that's how beautiful it is. That's how beautiful it is. Okay, take a nice little gander. Very intimate time. And it is pretty fiery, right? This is Gemini energy. Some of you may be dealing with a Gemini, or again, you could have Gemini placements in those specific areas that I mentioned earlier. But the Lover's card indicates a decision that needs to be made. 10 of Cups. We do have a significant relationship here. Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I mean, yeah, there's some kind of clarity that you guys have been trying to reach, or some place of peace, okay? The Four of Swords is someone who is meditating, going within, taking a time out from life, from this relationship, from work, from whatever they've been working on, all right? It's like, I need a time out to recharge and prepare for the next battle, or prepare for the next phase of life. I feel like you guys have been in this place, and now it's time to express yourself, okay? It's time to come out of this energy. I feel like it's time to take action with this Mars energy as this fiery climax approaches. The Lover's card is about decisions, okay? Making a decision based upon your values, making a decision based upon the longevity of a situation, the alignment of a relationship, of a particular connection. There is a significant relationship here where there's potential for happiness. Maybe some of you have been avoiding it, or again, there's been a separation, all right? But there's happiness here with the 10 of Cups. I mean, this is marriage, family, commitment, is having your dream job, even if that's what this message is about for you. The Lover's card can indicate a particular contract, which is a relationship as well. So just take it as it fits with your situation. But there is some significant decision nonetheless that's going to need to be made regarding who you attach yourself to, what you attach yourself to, and whether or not it's going to bring you happiness. Okay, the 10 of Cups is bliss. It is. It's pure happiness. This is what we work to obtain. This is our community, our family, our close-knit tribe, if you will. It's the people that we trust. Something is changing here, and it all has to do with the decision that's being made. I do feel like it's coming out of nowhere for a lot of you with this Ace of Wands here at the bottom of the deck. Okay? I do. And so you'll need to get prepared, which is very similar to your weekly message this week. Something is being revealed. All right. You may need to read between the lines in the situation. You're going to need to trust your intuition. Trust where you're being led. Something is being revealed. Okay? Something is being revealed to you. And it's with this Four of Swords energy. So perhaps in meditation, or again, whether it's in your dreams or just in your meditative state, when you take that time out, that's when the clarity comes in, because you're asking for it. Okay? That's what I have for Sagittarius. Capricorn. What's going on? Capricorn, this is going to be your new moon message. We have a new moon coming in Leo. Okay. Today for most of you. As this has come out, I guess I should say. Which is going to bring us new beginnings in how we express ourselves, bringing us more courage to be authentic, and unapologetically ourselves. I want to encourage you to watch your rising sign as well as your Mercury placement, as they may both be relevant given the information or the new moon in particular, okay, that we are working with. You have believe in the impossible coming out. So with whatever the situation is, you're needing to believe in the impossible. You also have gatherings, the number 17. Gather, gather, festive witches, speak of joy and drink to wishes. Take one, give two, celebrating all blisses. That's a beautiful energy. It really is. So your family, friends, close-knit tribe could be very influential at this time. Perhaps some of you are expressing yourselves to them. I do feel like whatever it is that you're manifesting or wanting to manifest, an important piece of it is actually believing in it. Some of you may have been doubting. All right, but this gathering card for me is speaking to celebrations, right? Maybe a party or some gathering where this is occurring for a lot of you, but it's also about giving freely, okay? Freely because those people are reciprocating, which sounds crazy when I say it out of my mouth, but that's the only way that we can give freely without building resentment, okay? When we know that we are being fed by those individuals as well. So maybe some of you have been in a situation, where you have not felt like someone has been reciprocating in a particular relationship, especially within your family. Yeah, okay. This is what we're talking about. But you're needing to believe in the impossible, perhaps holding back expressing yourself because you feel like it won't go anywhere or it just won't go over well. All right. You have the Sacred Clown at the bottom of the deck, which is the Fool card. You know, the Fool is somebody who takes risks, is someone who is very much authentically themselves, is somebody who goes on a new journey because they've learned a particular lesson and they're ready to move forward into a new cycle of life. All right. It's someone who is not afraid to look foolish. You know, they come off sort of in that baby Leo energy of, I'm going to do what I want to do because I'm ready to learn, because I'm ready to explore, because I'm ready to put myself out there, because, you know, I don't necessarily need these people in my life anymore or these things in my life. The Fool is somebody who detaches themselves and kind of creates a new identity, right? And so again, this is speaking to your close-knit tribe. Maybe there's someone within this close-knit tribe that is not giving to you, as I said. You're showing up here in this King of Pentacles energy. You also have the Three of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. And so, like I said, I think that, you know, this could indicate that there's been some disrespect or some lack of loyalty, loss of trust within a situation here, within a group dynamic or relationship in particular. The Three of Swords next to this Three of Pentacles for me is indicating people who are not working well together. Again, there may be disrespect. There may be people who are immovable, not willing to share, not willing to give, not willing to be malleable, not willing to compromise in some situation here. I feel like you guys need to stand in this King of Pentacles of understanding that the impossible is possible, all right? The King of Pentacles is successful because he is a leader, because he's hardworking, because he's stable, because he's disciplined, because he is loyal, because he's trustworthy, all right? It's someone who makes practical decisions. This is your energy. It's someone who makes practical decisions because they are committed to being successful, but at the same time, he also has a very close-knit tribe because he's loyal. And there's some, I feel like, lack of loyalty within a situation here, but perhaps you guys are on the verge of, not wanting to fully express that out of fear, which this Three of Swords is as well. This could also be fear of attaching yourself to something because you feel like you're going to be made a fool, or maybe you feel like you will be rejected. But the only way to be successful is to take those risks, right? It's a calculated risk. You know, the King of Pentacles, again, is somebody who is practical. He's gonna you know, understand and always consider his worth, his value, because he knows that. He knows what he's worth. He knows the value of hard work. He knows the value of his businesses, his family, his success, his future, his career. He understands that. But he also understands the value of of collaborating with other people and what that can bring to his success as well. There is some risk that needs to be taken here, whether it's separating from a group or, you know, maybe something is happening within a group dynamic or at a gathering that you're going to be involved in at this time. But there is some sense of a risk that needs to be taken. There's some cycle of life that needs to be left behind. There is some lesson within all of this for you. But you have to believe in the impossible. That's what I have for Capricorn. Aquarius. What's going on, Aqua? Let's get your new moon message for Aqua, baby. This new moon, Aqua, is in Leo, the lovely sign of Leo. It's going to highlight for us how we can be more authentic in our expression, and in an unapologetic way. All right, it may be relevant for you guys to watch your rising sign or your Mercury sign regarding this message in particular. Your card says the answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. Okay, could be dealing with a Gemini or have that energy heavily in your chart. But whatever answers you guys have been waiting on are coming. I think there's a need to be patient. Okay. And be open as well. What do you have for Aquarius? For that playful, expressive, whoa. Hold on, guys. Goodness. It's a mess. Let's try that again, shall we? But, yeah, Aqua, whatever answers that you've been waiting for, okay? All right, let's see. What do you have for Aquarius, please? Nothing wants to come out for you, Aqua. I think we're going to leave it there. We're not going to force it. Okay? We will leave it right there. That just means that there is nothing relevant in that particular deck. All right. Show me Aqua, please, for this new moon. For this new moon in Leo. Some of you may feel like things are a mess right now and you cannot gain clarity. All right. May have been going through something difficult. A lot of changes in life and trying to figure out how to pick up the pieces. Yeah, King of Swords, okay? Trying to gain clarity, trying to use the facts to make a particular decision in your world. There's the Ten of Wands, a lot of responsibility, okay? Something is overbearing, overwhelming. Something has occurred here, okay? But the Ten of Wands is an indication that you're at the end of the road. But there's that Nine of Wands. This is reminding me of a recent message of yours. All right? You have the Sun card at the bottom of the deck, which is heavy Leo energy. That's an indication, first and foremost, that this is really going to be a time of livening things up for you. The Sun card brings in growth. It's a nurturing, beautiful energy of, it's like when the sun hits your face or hits your cheek in just the right way, we can't help but smile, kind of thing. For some of you, it's highlighting something here. Again, trying to gain some information, trying to find some kind of answer as to how do I get out of the situation, or what do I need to do here. The King of Swords is your energy. It's someone who is very intellectual, very knowledgeable. It's someone who is very intelligent, witty, okay, speaks the truth, seeks the truth, makes particular decisions that are with integrity. All right. I feel like you guys are going to be in this place of, having gained knowledge on something and being able to make a decision. The Ten of Wands, like I said, is the end of the road. But I feel like a lot of you are in this space of being frustrated and wondering, should you keep going in a particular direction? The answer is yes, first and foremost. So if that's the answer that you needed, the answer is yes. The end of the road is here. Clarity is here. Success is here. Brighter days are here. Happiness is here. The Sun card is an energy of action, of freedom, where you have felt weighed down, where you have felt overwhelmed, where you have felt that the world was on your shoulders, so to speak, where you have felt that you had too much responsibility, or you were the only one doing something, whereas other people or somebody else did not have the same level of weight or responsibility. Okay? That's coming to an end for you here. That's coming to an end. For some of you, it could be a new opportunity. Right? The Sun card is good news. It is. It's good news. And it brings with it a new beginning. Okay, yeah, Death card, Three of Cups. There's happiness ahead. There's some kind of celebration. All right? Something is coming to an end. And with that Death card, it's death and rebirth. You can't come back from death. Something is coming to an end that is going to bring you new life, going to bring you new energy, going to bring you vibrancy, the kind of happy, light, fulfilling energy that you guys have been missing perhaps at this time. The clarity is here. You're going to be able to make a particular decision, okay? And cut something out. I mean, the King of Swords holds the sword of truth. That's victory. It's clarity. It's awakening. No longer being a victim, playing a victim, or feeling like a victim, but getting up off the ground and being able to start over in fresh energy, right? Cutting out the past, leaving the past in the past. The past hurts, pain, trauma, disappointments, embarrassments, I want to say. Leaving that in the past. I'm hearing go for it as well, whatever that means, okay? So if that's your confirmation as well for some of you. Brighter days ahead. That's what I have for Aquarius. Pisces. Hello, soul family. Welcome and welcome back, Pisces. This is going to be your new moon reading. We have a new moon in Leo. Okay, it's going to help us to express ourselves authentically, unapologetically, which typically Pisces doesn't have struggles with, but we all struggle from time to time in various areas of life, depending upon our situation. Hearing the name art, okay, or that could just be the word art, but I was getting it as a name. Also, ant. For some of you, it could be expressing yourselves in an artistic way. Maybe you are an artist. Perhaps you, it's something that you've put to the side, or you struggle to show people because you think it's not good enough. This Leo energy is bringing us the courage. Yes, Pisces. My soul family got the card. Who else but my Pisces? New moon in Leo. Confidence is your key to success, right? This new moon is bringing us the courage, okay? That bold energy to do what we know we need to do, say what we know we need to say, and express ourselves in the way that we need to express ourselves, because it's taking those risks and trusting where we're led that we are able to move toward our destiny, okay, and create happiness for ourselves. And so there's a need to be confident at this time, Pisces, in whatever it is that you're doing or working on. Like I said, for some of you, this could be speaking to a particular person in your life, or, you as an artist. And I mean, art or calling yourself an artist can mean multiple things as well. So keep that in mind. I mean, that could be a recording artist. That could be someone in the music industry, just generally speaking. That could be drawing, writing. There's many ways that we are artistic, okay? Some might even call this art, or creating something, right? Using that creativity, but being confident in what it is that you're creating. That's really what's going to bring your manifestation to fruition. All right. Also, listening to your intuition. You have frost, ice cold, melting in time, a frozen glance at what lies behind, what lies ahead, what lies within, and the chilling frost of thy undead. Pisces. So reading between the lines and trusting your intuition, there's something that's being revealed to you. Sorry, my OCD. There's something that's being revealed to you, Pisces. And maybe it's bringing you some inspiration for something that you've been working on, or maybe it's inspiring you to pick up the pen again, or pick up the paintbrush again, or pick up the microphone again, right? Whatever it is you do that to express yourselves, or maybe it's something you've never even done before, but you've thought about it. There's just a need to be confident in it so that you can fully express what wants to come out, especially what wants to come out from the spiritual realm with this frost card. All right. A lot of times we are simply vessels. And I mean, a great example is me on this channel, every time before I get on the camera, a lot of people do it on camera, but every time before I get on the camera, I have my little ritual, if you will, that I do. And a part of what I say is, allow me to express myself uninhibitedly, okay? With no doubt in myself, no bias in the message, and no hesitation with how to deliver it. Okay, that is specifically something that I say every single time that I do a reading. And, I think that with this Leo energy, that could be maybe something that you guys are needing to call in as well, because a lot of times shame or fear, embarrassment comes into play. But my goal is simply to be a vessel for you guys so that you can have the confidence, so that you can get the confirmations that you need to express yourselves, right? You have the Four of Wands, the Princess of Cups, and the Starman, which is the Magician, Page of Cups. Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is about a relationship. Okay, it's a foundation of some sort, typically that we get to with another person. So there could be someone else relevant here, maybe someone who you work with, team up with, or again, are in a relationship with, or considering a relationship with. Take it how it resonates. But the Four of Wands is spirituality in sync. Okay, this is feeling spiritually stable. Energetically, I feel stable. my passion. I've gotten to the place where I feel stable. This is success. It's achieving something. It's graduation. It's a celebration, a party, okay, a marriage. It's really just finally getting somewhere where you have been waiting to get, where you have planned, where you have built, where you have maybe worked together with another person and put your skills together with another person, or attached your gifts, your abilities, your passions with another person or with another thing, so that you could get to this place of feeling stable. That really is the Four of Wands. In order for it to feel stable, everything has to be in alignment. You have the Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck, Pisces, which indicates to me that something is missing. Okay, something is missing. And for a lot of you, it's because you are choosing not to see it, or maybe choosing not to choose it, right? The Four of Cups, which is offered in this Princess of Cups, is the Ace of Cups, essentially, that wants to come in to heal us, to bring us new love, to bring us the deepening of a bond, to bring us an intimate connection to, that is our cup that's filled with spirituality, intuition, love, okay? The Ace of Cups is a blessing. It is our creativity overflowing, and it's within this Four of Wands energy that flows freely, okay? The Magician is about actualizing a plan. All right, this is taking some kind of action. It's preparing, planning for some kind of new beginning. This is also confidence, though, as is this Page of Cups. I feel like there's a need to put yourself out there. Some skills that you have, Pisces, some skills that you have acquired perhaps in some dark time of learning a lesson, or even with this Four of Cups, that is like heartbreak in some sense. It's someone who's focused more on the past, focused more on past disappointments or the way that things did not work. But there's a need to be confident, and maybe that alone is what was missing in the past and why expectations were not met, right? I feel like there's a need to take control of your circumstances, take control of yourself, take control of your emotions, even in this situation, and allow yourself to shine, allow yourself to be confident so that you can be successful. This is someone who's willing to do any and everything to be successful within life's endeavors, putting themselves out there to be judged with this Page of Cups, going on interviews, auditions, putting their artwork out there again to be judged, even if you don't know that it's going to get you where you want it to get you. But ultimately, just putting yourself out there is going to get you where you need to be, because that in itself is you taking a risk. That in itself is you putting yourself out there, doing something you've never done, and that is an achievement to be celebrated, right? It's preparing you perhaps for the big thing, but the key to all of this is in being confident that you can express yourself unapologetically, Pisces. This is your energy. You know how to do it, but a lot of you are holding yourselves back, okay? Listen to your intuition at this time. Trust where you're being led, all right? Read between the lines. Focus on body language. Reflect and observe. There's something that's being revealed to you here. For some of you, it could be in your dreams, okay, or through that intuitive space, and you're going to need to act on it. There's an opportunity that's being presented. That's what I have for Pisces. Good luck to you. And good luck to everyone. Thank you guys so much for watching this message. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe. And I'll see you next time for the next one.